What's up, guys? We're here with Jacob from Golden Peaks Productions, and today we're going to learn what it takes to disassemble this Motocrane radical arm and reassemble it over onto his Can-Am. Jacob, can you tell us a little bit about this, what it is, who you are, and why we're doing this?
This is a Motocrane radical, and it is basically the affordable Russian arms. So like, you know, you see the movies and they're all by the Filmmaking cameras and it's like 500 grand to build one of these. This is not that much money. But it comes apart in pieces, and obviously we can mount it to different vehicles. Like this is our off-road thing, and this is like, call it our track focused. And then I have an SUV that I could put it on if you want to be more traditional. And it's just a lot of nuts and bolts and manual labor, and it's probably my least favorite part. But getting to drive it is the fun stuff. So we have to take this off, put it on the ground, and then lift it up and put it here. And then we're gonna go film in the desert. So that'll be good.
Love it.
It all pays off in the end, right?
It does. What's the advantage of having this arm versus just hard mounting like all the kids do nowadays with tilt-a-hide your arms and little like flappy things like that? Why would someone go out for one of these?
Ooh, I think one of the things that sold me was convenience factor. Because all I can do is just and spin it to the back and back to the front. I don't have to unbolt and remount everything. We all start with like, I mean, back in my day, Tilta didn't have this. So I had to buy a black arm. That was like the only thing. Yeah. And we did black arm for a very long time. And this just adds like a level of production value to the shot that you don't really know, but when you see it, you know. Because then like the stuff that can hang off cars now is great. But this, like, it'll spin 360. It goes up and down. It can be 12 or 14 feet long. So just, I mean, 14 feet, I don't know if that's 14 feet high, but yes, whatever that angle does to the lift, right? I put it all the way down. I can bring it back up. We could do shots, cars driving underneath. You could swing it into the other lane. So it's just a production value razor, if that's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's cool. Fun. I'm trying to use it more.
I like it.
You know, I've had this tool for a good long time.
He's had it for a very long time, and we were looking to get this man some more work with it. So let's.
Basically, I'm just going to be a camera car company.
Camera car company.
I've been my own camera car company, but now I want people to hire it.
CCC.
So that's what we're going to do.
Love it. Well, we're going to get started on taking this off, putting it on there, and we're going to run you guys through the process. It's a lot of labor-intensive stuff, as Jacob mentioned, so we won't do much talking, but you'll get to see the whole process. So come on and let's get started with it.
And then you get to drive it to Arizona, and I get to fly.
We get to drive it to Arizona, yes. You will see that vlog very shortly.
Okay. Grant's coming too.
Grant's coming?
Yeah.
Oh!
Dan the man.
Dan the man.
This is
with a plan.
I don't know why he didn't wash this before I got it. Just kidding, Ron. I'm very thankful for our agreement. And I will clean it for you. Stupid design. Basically what I got to do is take all of this stuff out of the way so it exposes like I don't know, the roll cage, the exoskeleton, the frame of this thing. And then that's what I bolt to. Tony's building my pit button. Ow! I just won't put that one back. With, ta-da! So you got, flex it in, and then it pops out like that. Okay, so now we put the base here. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Sure. Yep. Let's learn what this is actually like. There we go. The seats are all the way forward. It's so gross in here. Well, it's because it gets used, that's right. Yep.
Dude, look at this.
Put that back on the trailer outside, and then I'll drive to Arizona. It's too heavy. It's Dan brought his. Ta-da! I think we've done like 60, 65. We're just gonna tip this like this, right? And then we'll walk it off. And then the rails are 90 degrees different. So then we can get the two here, slide it in, then we'll lift it over the clamp. And then once it's up there, I'll work on getting it all tied together. This moves. You can grab here and here, or up here too.
And so which way then? You're gonna go back and I'm gonna go around this way, kind of?
Yeah, and then Craig, you could grab that side. Is this the front? This is the front, yeah. Okay, here we go. It's heavier than you think, huh? Look at that.
Beauties.
You can rest it here. Yeah, we'll walk it over. Just let Tony go lift. Just tip my way a bit. Yeah. Once we get finger tight, I can slide it over a little bit, but Dan's a little bit heavier than I am, and he'll be on the other side of the car anyways, so. Yeah.
Motorcrane.
Does that look straight? This area is too small for the impact. And so you'll find that I've used my 19mm crescent. Sometimes it skips, and that's terrifying. Oh. Wait, a little more. Ooga, tight. I'll bag some stuff just to keep, it's all watertight, but just to keep like the bugs and the gross stuff off of it. I'll get you last. I'm ready. You're on. Who is
building Motocranes, I don't know, we probably ripped this one down and put it back together at least 50 times. I would, I guess, consider myself a professional. You push it this way. Keep pushing.
How many times have you operated?
Probably about the same.
Yeah, another 50.
Another 50. That's between camera op, arm op. I don't really do a whole lot of driving, but I've probably ridden in a camera car for more miles than I can imagine. Trusty Ryobi.
What advice do you have for Michael and I as we transport this down to Arizona, as you've transported it over to Vegas, or at least been a part of the transport?
Stay on top of your fuel economy.
Okay.
There was a time headed to Vegas where we drove probably an hour and a half, maybe an hour, past a gas station. Jacob was driving, we were on the phone, and I went, I don't know how much gas we have. Check the next fuel stop in front of us. It was like 3 hours away. The closest one was behind us an hour. And I went, Jacob, do we have enough gas to make it all the way to 3 hours? And he was like, no. So we turned around in the middle of nowhere and literally drove an hour back. Otherwise, we probably would have ran out of gas.
Wow. So we have a whole lot of the playground for us. So basically, good. You're good. There you go. Maybe a little more. Woo!